Hi ladies, it's Nanny, and today's video is a follow-up to the other video we did the other day about being on the wild side. I had such a great thrift haul day that I couldn't even show everything. I just showed kimonos, jewelry, which I'm wearing part of it today. Some accessories, a couple of belts, a purse. These will be classic clothes, by the way, very classic, not wild today. And a great nude bag that I bought, nice and light on my shoulders and big, and everything was so low in price. So some of these things are going to interact with my Walmart haul of several videos ago. Now you're going to see the classic outfits that I picked up and accessories, belts, and all things for the house. More lamps. I have a beautiful new floor lamp, 2 other table lamps. And I've had a request to show you the new mousse for curls that I haven't tried yet. I've just washed my hair. Meanwhile, it got a little dry, so I'm going to have to spray it with a little water first because it says to put on damp hair. But this is what my hair looks like pretty much right after a washing. All I have to do is do this and it starts curling up. So I'm trying this hairdo today. Show you the belts, and I'll put that ring on to show you how it'll go so nicely with this one belt. Now this is a belt that I have that I bought for an event that we went to and had to dress up, I think, as cowgirls or something. And it's going to be pretty with this. This is a black belt that I wear with a lot of things, but I love the buckle. Here's the belt. Isn't this pretty? I did get this at the thrift shop, and it's a stretchy belt, and it has this beautiful buckle. Let me show you. When you put it together, isn't that gorgeous? And it goes with the ring. Isn't that great? So, 2 belts and a purse. Purse pretty. I love it. It's a very light tan, and I needed one this color. I have a million bags, and I needed another bag like a hole in the head, but it's very light, and I need a nice light bag on my shoulder. Plus, it's big, and it also has that magnetic clip, so pretty, and it's comfortable on the shoulder, isn't it? Thrift shops are wonderful, ladies. Some things are brand new with tags on them. So I want to talk a little bit more about this Hervé Bernard vintage silk shirt. It's very tailored. Shoulder pads are already in it. It has pleats down each sleeve, 2 nice pockets with pleats. So I thought this was a great bargain. My very classic outfit. but I do want to show you something really great that I got to put my jewelry in, and I will be putting it on my dresser, which is basically my makeup area. I have a little better light there, and I have a mirror that is magnified, so that helps. But maybe I can lift this up and show you. I already have some things in it. But when I saw this is a kitchen item or an entertaining item. And it's basically sort of a basket weave silver. Can you see it? It has pretty legs on the bottom. The top tier is a little bit smaller. And I think, it has glass bowls in it. And I'm gonna use this for bracelets and things on the bottom, and rings and earrings and things on the top. You know, you can't always put them away where they might be, but this is a perfect item, and especially in my tiny cottage where I'm always trying to save space, this is great. And this was, I think, $5 or $6. Very, very pretty, and I love that design on the silver on the top and the bottom. Pretty, huh? So that's one decor item. I don't know quite how to show you the lamp. It's a vintage lamp, and I'll explain it when I bring it over here. Floor light. Hi, I'm multitasking here. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and since about 10 or 11 this morning, I've been trying to do different things with this video to get it up, because we have a really busy tomorrow and the next day. Me and Micah's 3 dogs, and I think you've seen them. Harley is the golden retriever, and Shasta is the black lab, and Coda is the the Russian dog. I can't remember the name of it. You would recognize, black and white, beautiful dog. She is a wanderer, and when the dog gets out of the gates, and we live up in the hills, and it's the houses are sort of far apart, the family goes crazy, especially the kids, and everyone goes around yelling, Coda, Coda. So we were helping out, and they are supposed to be going to Ryan's graduation, and they're trying to get ready, and they're having a terrible time. Finally, about 10 minutes ago, we're all out calling the dog, and I'm trying to do some modeling of some of the outfits, and finally, they got a call from the vet, the local vet. Thank God someone had picked the dog up and taken it to the vet, and the dogs all have chips. They read the chip, and Colleen got a call just a little while ago. So the kids are practically all in tears, as you can imagine. And now they're all getting ready to go to the graduation. Only the immediate family goes, but it's a beautiful graduation. It's an all girls school. And the girls, Colleen went there, and our other daughters and granddaughters, and it's outside, and the girls come down these long stairways on both sides in beautiful dresses. They might be back to cap and gown, I don't know. And it's all done on the lawn, and beautiful graduation. But we will be going to the family party on Saturday night. So I am trying to eat my lunch at the same time. I got Mousse outside. The birds are going wild out there. And so I brought his soup outside. Here's my yummy bowl of chicken noodle and all kinds of veggies. It was sort of a clean out the refrigerator type. So good. Why don't you just pick up a drink, a cup of coffee, and have lunch with me here? It's so good. I have some lamps in the back. Don't think you can see the big tall one, but I'm going to show you those now. I've changed, and I don't know whether you remember this. Everybody loved this sweater. This is my cheetah, or whatever you want to call it, sweater from Walmart. Was one of the favorites from a Walmart haul about 4 or 5 videos ago. The best part were the Walmart earrings that I found that match. Look at them. Aren't they great? They were $6, and the sweater, I think, was $12. I can't remember the price of it now, but I love these earrings. Walmart's great, and I do those Walmart hauls too. But this one is the thrift haul with all the goodies. So I'm going to be eating my lunch at the same time as I'm trying to do this. And I'm going to try and show you the lamps now. I have some table lamps, and all of them are iron. And what I'm trying to do is to get some really unusual shades. My monkey lamp I got at a thrift haul when I went out with my daughter Dub. And it has iron monkeys sitting around the bottom, and the shade is really unusual. It has pictures of monkeys, and I love that because it comes across soft. This one, believe it or not, I don't know what that white round the light bulb is showing through the shade, but the shade is a heavy, sort of a solid copper shade, and I thought it would just give a nice soft glow, but the light bulb seems to be coming through. But that's a pretty lamp. Now I'm going to try and show you my vintage cut glass. Now you can see what it looks like. I have the pink cloth stuck in here, so it makes it show up a little bit. Isn't it beautiful? The filigree at the top, the iron filigree, is absolutely beautiful. And now you can see some of the flowers in there. So that's my antique floor lamp. Goes all the way down, very tall, and it was a great, great buy. And somewhere in this little cottage, there's the perfect place for it. The lamp on the left is one of the new ones, a cute shade with little tiny crystals hanging from the bottom. Cute shade, and it's an iron lamp. And I have 3 of them. Do you remember this shade I showed you in my, I don't know whether it was an anniversary, my wedding anniversary video or what, but this is a lampshade that I had made in probably the 90s, late 80s or 90s. And those are pieces of the Alençon lace from my wedding dress. There was a very talented lady that I knew who lives locally. At the time, she did all sorts of wonderful things, made tassels, and I wanted her to make me a lampshade out of my wedding dress. I had already started making Christmas stockings for all the children and decorating them with pieces of my lace. This is beautiful silk. Look at it, it's all antique fabric and antique trim. Isn't that beautiful? So I have to put this back on one of my lamps. It's gorgeous. When I find a place in the cottage for all these lamps that I got, I will show them to you in their own little place. That's a much better way to share these lamps, especially some of the table lamps. And I do have to find a couple more shades. I have to find some harps, and I love those pretty finials. I have a couple with birds on the top and cut glass, so I have to kind of doll them up a little bit. But the lamps were definitely, some of them were $2.99, some of the iron table ones, they're all very, very old. And I think the floor lamp, the antique floor lamp was $10.99. That was probably the most expensive. So that was a good haul at the thrift shop. So was my 2-tier silver jewelry holder that I'm going to put on the dresser. That was a great buy. I did get some tan suede shoes, which I will model in another video. Since I took quite a while to find the mousse in my tiny little cottage, I'm going to have to spray a little bit just to get it a little wet again, because it does say to use damp air. So I'm just spraying with water. Okay, now I'm gonna shake the mousse up really well.
The mousse is right here.
The mousse is right there, as he says. My mousse is always no more than 10 feet away in this tiny little cottage. And I know all you ladies are wanting to see him again. He is going to make, in a few days, an appearance and show you all the paintings he's been doing. We have a graduation coming up, a party for the whole family, and out of 53 extended grandchildren and great-grandchildren and spouses and 6 kids, we have 43 people coming. I am so excited. Our daughter Colleen is having, and her hubby Micah, are having a great party for their daughter Ryan, who has been accepted to 9 or 10 colleges. So we're having a big party at a Mexican restaurant outside in a beautiful grotto, and I cannot wait to see all my children, the spouses, the grandchildren, everybody. It's gonna be great, right, Mousse?
Yeah, I can't wait either.
Okay, so meanwhile, I'm trying out this hairdo, and I better stop talking or it's gonna start drying on me again. All right, I have never really used mousse before, believe it or not, and I hope I can do it without my glasses. I think I better be on the safe side here, not the wild side. Seems to, I don't know where it's gonna come out, so be prepared. Oh. Okay, mousse, here we go.
Yes.
Okay, rub the mousse. Oop, maybe I have too much. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'm scrunching. And this is supposed to be one of the best things to do if you're scrunching your hair. Now, in order to do this hairdo, I believe you might have to have a little bit of a wave in your hair. I don't have what you might call, I'm gonna put more mousse in. Oh, wrong way. You have to have a little bit of a wave in your hair, but you don't, there we go. But you don't have to have curly hair. It's amazing. Okay, I'm doing the crown. Most of the curl does come toward the ends, but so here it goes. Now afterward, as it starts to dry, now this is called a leave-in mousse, and I'm gonna read the bottle to you. So I don't think it's coming out any curlier than it was as it was drying, and I just scrunched a couple times with my hand. But let's read the directions. That's kind of crazy reading the directions after you do it, but here we go. Aussie, it's an Aussie product, and I use their spray all the time on my hair. I love Aussie, using it for years. It's called a Sprunch mousse, so it's particularly for this type of a hairdo. And leave-in conditioner, 24-hour curl lock. So it means these curls will stay in for 24 hours minimum. I do notice that when I wake up in the morning with a Sprunch hairdo, it is a bit kind of wild, kind of like Medusa's hairdo. So usually I have to wet it again and then start over. But let's see, it's got Australian jojoba oil and sea kelp in it. So it also has that nice conditioner. The directions are much too small for me to read right now anyway, but I think maybe I've done it possibly the right way. So we'll just let that set in. And well, this is a little update on the hairdo. It's been about half an hour since I put the mousse Sprunch in, and it's almost dry except for a little bit in the crown. It's not feeling stiff, it's feeling very soft. So normally I would have to put my spray in to hold it and then maybe give it a run through with my fingers. Maybe one of the next videos I will put another one of my recipes. I have a couple of great dessert recipes, the dump cake type ones with cans of fruit, and one even with cinnamon cereal. So this is good. I hope you're having your lunch with me too, because I'm trying to do everything and multitask here to be able to get everything done today so that I can put this video up on Sunday for you. I'm trying to think. I showed you my belts. You saw the jewelry yesterday. In fact, I do have some of the jewelry on today. Love this gold jewelry. This bangle is mine, but this was my part of my thrift haul yesterday, and so was this beautiful ring. So watch the video yesterday with me on the wild side to see all the rest of the lovely jewelry. Five different rings, and they were beautiful. So some of these things are going to interact with my Walmart haul of several videos ago. The shoes that I wore with that lovely silk Harvey Bernard vintage silk blouse, and the gaucho pants and those beautiful espadrille shoes. They were flat. I wish they had a little bit of a wedge, but they did look nice with the gauchos were definitely Walmart. And I think, oh, so was my sweater, Walmart. So I think that's it. And my earrings are Walmart too. Love it. So I think I'm gonna have to close now. And I'm going to be doing a lot of editing with this. I hope you've enjoyed everything. And for those of you who are watching but not subscribing, I wish you'd subscribe. But if you're enjoying this, we have a lot of fun. Normally Mousse accompanies me in a little cameos more often, but he's been so busy painting. We're going to share some of his paintings. Mousse does paint by number kits, adult paint by number kits. And he is doing them for all our children. He has given all 6 children paintings, the big 16 by 20 inch. He's working on grandchildren and great-grand. Right now, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that he is going to present Saturday night when we're with this whole big family group. So I can't show you those yet. So next week we'll probably do a video once everyone has their paintings, and he's really enjoying all this. Now, the jury's out on the hair. What do you think? It's not what I would call a classic hairdo. I prefer my other hairdo when I wear classic clothes. But tell me what you think. Do you like the scrunch? Like it, but not for every occasion. So tell me your thoughts on that. So thank you all so much for watching. Keep those thumbs up coming. I love your comments. I read every single one. I'm so appreciative for all of you. I love you all. Thank you again. Bye for now. You're looking for a treat from Nanny, aren't you? Okay, go on in. Go on. Hardly, sweetheart. Okay, no more. Bye.